Hello YouTube, it's me Nick, and welcome back again to the Lucky Shot 13 channel. I am here inside of my little prank temporary base hut thing, doing a little shimmy. Oh yeah, got some moves. My glowing sword. Alright, and in this episode, we are going to actually be doing some building. Yes, that is right, finally some building again. I know, I probably bored you to tears and irritated the absolute living daylights out of you with my last little preachy episode, but that is okay. Okay, I don't have any of that planned for this episode. Instead, we are going to be coming over here before I start. Let me explain what I'm doing. I have glass blocks, and I have put our first diamond block for the meteorite into the crater with some, you can see some iron ore around there. Now, of course, what makes this significant is the fact that we are part of the Diamond Block Society, okay? And for me, I don't know if anyone else is familiar with the lore, but this is me, right? The diamond block fell from the sky, okay? All the diamonds in this world originated from this one meteorite, okay? This is the diamond block, though, okay? See this one? This is the original, okay? The diamond block, okay? Because you can see it's not like other diamonds, right? It's not an ore, okay? It is a block made of nothing but diamond. That is what makes it significant, okay? Here's our first one. I plan to put a couple other blocks, you know, here, there, and everywhere with some gold ore and a little bit of all that mixed in, okay? But it's very cool, right? And that's why it's being studied. So, what we're going to do here is get started. I did not bring any dirt with me because I'm a noob. We're going to get started on our little, what would you call it? Our observation and research area, okay, that has been craned over and dropped sort of on top of this meteor impact site so that the diamond block can be separated from all other outside elements, okay, and it can be studied alone and isolated from whatever is outside, okay? So let's go over here and grab our dirt block so we can sort of put a foundation of this thing around. Let's see, hop over here. Okay, because then is what I want to do in the next episode is we will go ahead and knock out getting the mobile lab set up, making sure our walkway is correct, and we will actually build the crane. I will build the crane on camera. Probably not the whole thing on camera, but a really good chunk of it. Like, I'll build some, do a little off camera, bring you back in, so on and so forth, right? Okay, so here we go. We're just gonna lay out the outline. Just like to do this because I don't actually want the glass to go all the way to the bottom of Crater Lake. I actually want there to be sort of a gap where the water can still sort of run freely in and out of it, okay? And I just think that'll look a little better, honestly. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what it looks like once I actually build it. So we'll sort of set the frame like that, right? So this, I mean, that's pretty, that's one block from the edge, one block from the edge, one block from the edge. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool deal. So now, let's start placing the glass. So yeah, anyway, I thought of a funny story to tell you, okay? So, this was, oh gracious, several years ago, okay? I've been out of high school a little over 7 years now, okay? It'll actually be coming up on 8 years here pretty soon, alright? So, I've been out of high school a while, alright? Well, anyway, it was probably my sophomore year of high school, okay? And, I went over to a friend's house, alright, and he was having a little get-together, and it was him and another friend of mine, and there were a bunch of girls there, okay? I had my girlfriend at the time with me, okay? She came with me. Anyway, her and myself and, you know, a couple of the girls and these other guys, right, we all went to his house to hang out, okay? Now, his parents were not home, but that is not to say that we were doing really anything that we weren't supposed to be doing, per se. Okay, this is not some sort of story like that. But anyway, you know, we hung out, we swam in the pool, we chilled in the hot tub kind of thing, alright? And then is what we did is, we did what all normal teenagers do, right? We ordered tons of food and we sat down to watch a scary movie. All right. So this was back, and I can't remember what Saw movie it was exactly. I really cannot remember which one it was. But it was a Saw movie, okay? And we got this, and Saw movies, I mean, they are built on both the interesting and the grotesque, right? So they're just absolutely disgusting. Well, anyway, we sit down and watch this movie, and I've got my girlfriend with me, and she's sitting next to me, and she's really into the movie, okay? Not like really into it, like following the plot, but in like every time she sees blood, she wants to puke, right? Well, at least that's what I've gathered from the situation afterwards. Well, anyway, I'm sitting there, and for me, I'm a notorious eater, okay? I can eat through any story you can tell me. Honestly, there's really nothing you can do to freak me out in that sense. I just eat like there's no tomorrow, okay? I just do. I don't know why, I just do. Wow, did not think about how much glass I was going to need beforehand. Small oversight on my part. Small oversight on my part. But that's okay. It's alright. We'll see how much we need. We don't need this thing to be incredibly big. It's already pretty big. Oh, and I don't have a silk touch, and I didn't leave myself a doorway. Oh, oh no. Oh, I didn't leave myself a doorway. Oh, buddy, that's gonna waste some glass. Anyway, so she's sitting here. She's really into the movie, right? Okay, and I am eating, and I don't notice that she's not that she's getting upset per se, but the fact that she's really starting to feel this movie, right? So here we are watching Saw. We're here with all of our friends, okay? Some of them are grossed out. Me and the dudes, we're kind of laughing through it. It's not really bothering us. We're all sort of built of the same type of weird, nerdy steel, I guess. Well, anyway, I don't realize this. So it's about halfway through the movie, and it's getting to the point where it's getting pretty gory. And so here it comes. It's coming through, and it is just, I think someone like sticks their hand into a saw blade or something, and it is getting chopped up. Well, right out about that time, okay, that this gory part is going on, I just so happen to be eating a chocolate lava cake. So here's my girlfriend, and she's looking, and she sees this man stick his hand into this saw, right? And here's me biting into a chocolate lava cake. And she looks at him, and looks at me, and looks at him, and looks at the lava cake, and just explodes. I mean, explosive projectile vomiting. It is on me, it is on the couch, it is on the floor, it is on the table. Here's me, totally cool, girlfriend, a mess. All because I decided I needed to eat a chocolate lava cake through a Saw movie. Needless to say, that girlfriend is not my wife. I guess that would be kind of obvious. I guess you don't typically bond forever through vomiting on the floor because your boyfriend was an idiot and ate chocolate lava cake through a horror movie. Okay, so that's... Here, I need to grab some more glass since I'm jumping around here like a jackrabbit. So for me, though, I mean, I thought it was pretty funny, right? I mean, I thought it was hilarious. It was not. It was not hilarious, okay? It was nothing short of disastrous. She was mortified. I was mortified. We were all mortified. We stopped watching the movie and packed it up and called it a day. Alright? So, that would be sort of my first funny story, if you will, okay? Now, the other funny story I have is my freshman year of college, okay? And my freshman year of college was wild, man. I mean, I came up private school then homeschool, right? So I was sort of sheltered, and I wasn't used to having freedom. And I don't mean the freedom to party, because I certainly did that at a later point in time. But I just mean going out whenever I wanted to go out, eating whatever I wanted to eat, like just doing whatever I wanted to do, right? So for me, I invite a couple friends up, right? We're all gonna hang out and chill and do what, friends do. And so we all go out, we catch us a late meal, you know, we're doing what college kids do and all the things that implies, right? And I got my friends with me, okay? And we are thinking, dude, we are king of the world right now. All right, we cannot be stopped. We are invincible. Like, dude, can't touch this, right? So anyway, me and a buddy of mine, the same one who threw his flip-flop at me on the beach, decided that me and him, we were gonna be cool, right? They were like these brick sort of giant, I don't even know what you would call them, planter boxes, I guess. Okay, but these things were huge, right? These things held like trees and stuff in around campus, except like the actual brick part of it probably came a good 6-7 feet up off the ground, right? So here we are, me and my friend, and oh, looks like someone just messaged me. Alright. So anyway, so me and my friend are having like a balancing contest, right? Because we're just thinking, hey, we're cool, right? We're showing off for our friends. I mean, this is a dude, like, he could do a standing backflip, all right? Like, he's super coordinated. He's, I mean, this was like parkour before parkour was cool, right? So anyway, he's doing all that sort of parkour junk, and I'm just trying to keep up, right? I'm trying to do all this junk too, and I'm not that coordinated, okay? Like, I can trip over a loose hair in a carpet, okay? Like, that's just the kind of dude I am. I'm gonna need more glass, because I didn't count it beforehand. Smart, Nick. That was brilliant. So, going back to the story, since I'm totally having a ADD moment right now. Alright. So anyway, I'm trying to keep up with him, right? Right about the time I finally catch up with him, right? I have finally caught up to Mr. Parkour himself. Comes the scariest thing this man could have ever seen. No, it wasn't a lion or a wild boar or a creepy clown or a black mamba. No, it was a possum. And this dude sees a possum turn a corner through this planter box, and dude freaks out. He freaks out, okay? He screams. And I don't mean type of scream. I mean the scream the blonde chick does in the movie before she dies, right? That kind of just blood-curdling scream, okay? Well, heaven forbid I'm standing in his way. Dude flat out pushes me down. I fall 6 feet onto the bricks. BAM! I mean, face plant, bloody knee, skinned out of pieces, tore me up. And I kid you not, my friend ran 1 mile all the way back to my dorm and swore when I got there that the possum chased him the whole way. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, looks like Promethean came over to see me. What's up, buddy? What's up? What we got? Thanks, man. Alright. So, yeah. So, let's throw this in the furnace real quick. We still got some time. Let's tell Promethean. Thank you. Woohoo! So anyway, that to me those are two of the funnier stories I got that I guess I would consider appropriate, right? Okay. Maybe some other time, maybe if I get some permission, maybe I can tell some. I'm not gonna say they're like racy or raunchy, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy like that, right? Oh, cool. Looks like someone got a mini villager. Hold on, let me tell him I'm recording. I forgot to tell him before I started. So anyway, man, I keep losing my train of thought. But yeah, I got some stories that maybe, maybe some people, I'm not talking about cursing or nothing, I just mean, maybe they ain't the greatest stories in terms of reflecting on my character whenever I was in college. But at the same time, I think they're hilarious. So maybe we'll come to those stories later. But I mean, dude, making your girlfriend throw up by eating chocolate lava cake, epic. Just epic. And then having your best friend knock you 6 feet down to the ground off of a brick planter's box because the dude saw a possum and then he's got to run a mile back to where you're living at. Yeah. Story of my life, man. Story of my life. The kind of stuff that happens to me. I mean, for real. That just ain't no joke. Anyway, speaking of the scariest things that you could ever see, right? Let's Oh man, I don't want to demolish that sand mountain over there. I just want some sand. Yeah, there we go. There's some down there. Alright. So, speaking of the scariest things you ever saw, right? I guess this perfect segue into my next story since we're talking about scary, I guess a possum is a marsupial, but this is a rodent. Anyway, now my uncle, okay, this uncle that I got, I'm not going to say he's a built dude, okay? But he is bald head, goatee, leather jacket, biker looking, tattooed, former army sniper dude, alright? Like, this guy is bad, okay? He is just a bad dude. Like, whenever we were younger, me and my older cousin, he's 2 years older than me, okay? My older cousin, okay, we didn't mess with him, alright? We just didn't mess with him. He was funny, he was cool, but you just didn't mess with him, alright? Because he looks like a bad dude, alright? I mean, bald head and all, man. He's got it going on. So, anyway, my cousin had him a Camaro from the 80s, right? And it was all, stripped out and whatever, I'm going to work on this thing, and, you never work on it because you don't ever quite want to sink all the money into it, and then it becomes more trouble than it's worth. Anyway, he had this Camaro, right? So his dad, big and bad army sniper dude, and yes, I know I'm digging with a bucket, not a shovel, just bear with me. So anyway, big bad army sniper dude decides he's going to run down to the store to get some smokes, right? That's his plan. Alright. Well, his plan unfolded quickly. Because he got halfway up his street. And I say their street was about a quarter-mile long, okay? So he gets about an eighth of the mile, okay, from the house. Halfway up their street, and you just hear him slam on the brakes, man. I mean, smoke, dust, and everything, right? He slams on these brakes, leaving rubber on the road, and he turns right back around, and the tires are squalling, and he flies back down the road. Now, at this point, we thought, somebody's tried to shoot him. We're kind of out in a rural area. Somebody's tried to shoot him. A deer's chasing him down the street. The zombie apocalypse happened. He comes flying back, slings the car up the driveway, and it was a hill, man. A hill and a half. And he slings that car up that driveway, gets out of that door, and he is screaming. He is screaming like a little girl, okay? Screaming, okay? Not blood-curdling screaming, but still. Screaming, man. Screaming. Like somebody shot him. He gets out of the thing. He flings the door open. He is screaming. He is coming back. Dude is coming back with like a shotgun, man. And we are thinking, oh my God, what is in your car that he needs a shotgun for? And he comes back. And what is sitting in the passenger seat? It is the world's tiniest mouse. Yeah, that's right. Full-blown army sniper tattooed dude slammed that Camaro back in the driveway, went and got him a shotgun because Stuart Little was hitching a ride with him, man. My goodness. I mean, really, we're thinking, okay, dude, the zombies are coming for us now. They're already on the street. Okay, man, I'm looking at my cousin. I'm like, okay, your dad already found them. He knows where the zombies are. They're coming down the street. No problem. We're all gonna die. No, sir. Stuart Little was a hitchhiker hitched a ride with the wrong dude who came back with a shotgun to try and kill a mouse. Yeah. So I've pretty much summed up my life and my family with you in about 3 stories. Alright? That's the kind of crazy stuff that happens to you when you live down in the South. Alright? It's just how your family is. Maybe you live up north or out west or the Midwest, and that's how your family is. That's great, but let me tell you what. You know that line in the movie Sweet Home Alabama where Reese Witherspoon tells you probably need like a passport to come down here? Yeah, it's a whole nother world. It's a whole nother world. So my recommendation to you, come down and visit sometime. Try the biscuits and gravy and the sweet tea. Alright. So I'm waiting on the final bit of glass here to cook up, and then we are going to see how we did on this thing. And I know it's been kind of scatterbrained. I actually did not count how much glass I was going to need. I just figured I'd kind of wing it, which is typically what I do when I do anything, is just kind of wing it. And yeah, I mean, we see how that turns out, right? I mean, it turned out fine. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, real good stuff. So hopefully if I can get this thing finished in time, we can end the episode on a high note and talk about a little bit more about what we're going to do in the next episode. And dudes, I am so excited for Stellar Overload. Please look up Stellar Overload. Okay, I ain't sponsored. I'm not getting paid. I don't want it to, like, please just look up Stellar Overload. Let me know if it's something you're interested in playing. Let me know if it's something you're interested in watching. Check out that game. I think it looks awesome. Also here in the future, I decided I'm actually going to start, and here we go, and I know in the last episode I talked about cutting back my recording schedule. We'll see how it goes. I would like to start a sort of a long-term playthrough of a game that is not open world, right? Like a playthrough of a game. I'm just looking through to see all the junk I got. I'm looking more, ooh, that was a bit of lag. Like an old school RPG. And the reason I say this, the game I have in mind is, I'm a huge fan of the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic series, okay? And I still have both games on PC. Okay, Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2. And my plan would be to play through Knights of the Old Republic and do it in 30, maybe even 35-minute episodes. So it'd be really long. I'm sure one person might watch one video, but I'm just letting you know, if you see them on the channel, hey, maybe check them out. Maybe it's a game you haven't played, and you're like, hey, cool, you know, I've never played this. What's this old school game about? It's not too old, but, I mean, it's like 2003 and 2006, I think. Oh, perfect, we finished it. Were the release dates on it? So, you know, they're a little older, or maybe like, oh my goodness, that's one of my favorite games too, and you just want to see somebody play it. You know, maybe you don't have it anymore, maybe you don't want to buy it, maybe you just don't, you know, you don't want to play it anymore, but you'd love to watch somebody else play through it and see all the things that goes on. It is an absolute classic. The first one was BioWare, actually, was a game that they did. They did the first Knights of the Republic, and I thought it was fantastic. One of the absolute best games they've ever made. So yeah, so that's my plan, right? Is to play through Knights of the Republic. Okay, so that'll be on the channel somewhere. Stellar Overload maybe at some point, and of course continue in Minecraft, because in the next episode we will complete our walkway. We will start on the entrance to the laboratory base here in the crater, and we will start and finish in one episode. I know, another one of those. Awesome, amazing. Yeah, I know you don't think I'm capable of it, but I promise I am. Is we will start and finish the crane that is sort of in charge of the operations here, right? What has laid this observation and research area down onto this meteorite impact area here, and what moves all the equipment around and everything, right? We are going to build a crane right there, buddy, right there, right in this area. Crane that just goes just like that, right? That's the sounds it's going to make. There's no sounds in Minecraft, but I'll make them, don't you worry. We'll find a way to do it. So anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed a little bit of a change of pace, me being scatterbrained, which is pretty normal by now. You should pretty much have figured that out. I hope that y'all enjoyed my stories. If you did enjoy the stories, hit the like button. If you didn't like my stories, if you didn't like the episode, you can go ahead and dislike it. It's totally cool. I understand. Everybody doesn't like everything. Tell me why down in the comments section. Leave me some love down there. Subscribe if you want to see more videos as they come out. If you want to see these Minecraft videos. In a couple weeks, if you want to see the Stellar Overload videos. Or if you want to see the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic playthrough that's going to be starting up here pretty soon. So yeah, so we've got this done. We've talked a little bit. I hope that y'all enjoy this episode. This should be coming out on September the 30th. And I said that that should be a double upload day. It might not be. I might just wait till Saturday and then you get back-to-back days of videos, which is about just as rare. So anyway, we have put the gnome over. We've told some stories. We've talked about what we're going to be doing in the future. I hope that y'all enjoy this episode, and I will catch you in the next one.